All right, we're back here for Allison Legacies, getting ready to get started. A wild legend car race. Unfortunate with today being the car store race and having a time crunch. Had to end it a little bit early for the 20-minute mark. But right now, Legacies, Delaney Gray on the pole. She just got, I think this is only her third race in a Allison Legacy. She's raced Legends, Bandos, a little bit of everything. She's tested some late models. She's done some stuff. So Delaney and her family, great people. It's great to see her up front. And one heck of a rendition of Ice Ice Baby last night.
It was really good, yeah. I think Delaney also coming off a win in her last outing there. So Allison Legacy always produces good talent. Has came through the rankings on this division.
Looks like we've already got the lights off and we're doubling up. The Legacy cars already rolling.
Quick run through our starting lineup with the 11 cars. Delaney Gray and Kyle Siler, your front row. Ethan Elder and Dustin Phillips in row 2. Followed by Bobby Mayers and Weston Freeman. Luke Fisher in the 47 is 7th. Followed by Eric Miller, Blake Lauterbach, Bryson McGee, and the 60 of Chris Torrance. Rounds out your field here for the Allison Legacy, going for 20 laps or time, whichever comes first. As Steve said, lights are off. The big truck are coming to green this time out here.
Delaney Gray on the point. And again, this is a restart line, so it's not her job to leave first. It's her job to leave with the outside guys. So we'll see. Great start, looks like. Brandon Willard, green flag in the air.
Siler got some momentum there into shifting the gears, and he might have the advantage. Definitely going to have the momentum off the top down the back straightaway. Delaney's going to try to stay there. She's there in the quarter. That momentum's carrying on for Siler. Now Delaney sends it back in there to get back to his door.
I think these cars, you know, when it comes to a stepping stone, I think these cars are right in line. You know, with that, I think it's got a Mazda motor in it, and then just a full chassis. It's a downsized version of a Cup car, and it's great to see all these kids. These are, again, back to being kids. I mean, that's where we're trying to grow this sport, is with the children, right? So
one around here in turn 2, the number 5 of Weston Freeman is backwards here, facing the wrong direction. Unfortunately, just same spot where the legend cars were last race.
Weston Freeman from Randleman, North Carolina.
He's got it refired, rolling down, waiting for the field to clear so he can get it spun back around.
Home of the Petties, Randleman.
That's it.
I did a lot of stuff in level cross. Nice.
I could be wrong. Maybe also Ryan Wilson from Randleman. I believe that you'll see him later in action tonight in the late model stock.
Guys in the sky are going to run out of gas. But the Allison Legacy Series, like I said earlier, it's definitely a breeding ground for you know, the up-and-coming drivers. You know, just to name a few, you've got Trevor Bain, Joey Logano, one of our own here this afternoon. Ryan Galinsky is racing. Brian Vickers, Regan Smith, David Reagan, Daniel Hemrick, Timmy Hill, Eric Darnell, Brian Hemphill, Kelly Byers, Chad McCumbee, another one here. But, man, the list goes on and on. Sam Yarbrough, Matt Cox.
See, I mean, Clay Rogers, he used to be really good back in the Hooters Pro Cup days, which now is the car. So Bobby
Gus
McCarty.
Dean, John Hunter Nemechek. I mean, it's pretty cool to see the names that and you know, racing obviously has taken a little bit of a downturn, as you see the Liqui Moly number 95 of Blake Lauterbach right there, nose damage.
That gives us an idea of what may have happened to bringing out that yellow.
But the this sport, for this division back in the day, they said they used to have 40, 50 cars and they'd run 200 laps in places. So hopefully it gets back there. As you see, the car count's actually pretty sporty today. Good field of cars with Delaney Gray choosing the top.
She saw that momentum, I believe, that Siler had.
84 firm, 360. It's going to choose top. 44 on the bottom side. 44 car of Kyle Siler.
Lights are off. Race control's going to do a good job of keeping an eye on the 95 with that front end damage. Hopefully it all stays intact. Nothing comes off.
One lap in the books, as you saw on the scoreboard. Pace truck is off the racetrack. As we come off of 4, Brandon Willard, green flag in the air, side by side, another good start, making their shifts. Everybody look to be clean and green going into turn number 1.
Siler getting a little tight there, goes up into Delaney's door. Similar to what Siler had on the initial start here, Delaney with the momentum down the back straightaway. All but clears him.
The 03 car of Ethan Elder, he has been in this division for sure for a long time. Ooh, a little bit of contact there with the leaders as she gets into turn 1 and regains the top spot. 44 washes up in the center 1 and 2 into Ethan Elder just a little bit. But what I was saying about Ethan, he's won numerous championships in this sport or in this division, and in a great car in the 03. I know, you know, a lot of winners have come out of that. Justin Opplinger has won a bunch of races in it. Now he's off in running legend or late models and pro late models. But the battle right now is for the second position.
And I'm sure the competition knows that as well. Seiler, a little bit of contact there off of 2. Delaney probably is loving seeing this in the rearview mirror. Seiler holding back Ethan Elder. I do believe Ethan Elder may be a little bit faster. He definitely got the rolling speed as opposed to Seiler, but Seiler just happens to be right where Elder wants to be.
Down the back strips they go, coming to lap 5 with Delaney Gray still at the point. She's been uncontested, but not by much. So she has led the entire race, but that 44 looks to be right on her tails, even though it washes up just about every time.
Elder's got a good run here. Seiler slipped there off of 2. Elder's going to get there.
Like you said, that's what she wants. She wants side-by-side racing behind her. Let her kind of gain that distance, and that 84 firm 360 Delaney Gray.
Side by side here for P2. Elder just leaves that track position, and maybe he might get a late yellow here, and he can line up alongside Delaney and see what he has. But once again, the 44 is just where the 03 does not want it to be.
For those watching here on Flow Racing, you saw the graphic earlier for the Snowball Derby, the Chili Bowl, but also Coastal Plains going on. So after this race is over and you're sitting around, you still got your racing fix. Step over to the modifieds at Coastal Plains. Watch that event as Coastal Plains Raceway makes its
You could be doing some channel surfing. You'll be going back and forth between Coastal Plains with the Smart Modified Tour and also the Car Tour here at Florence.
That's one of the good things about Flow Racing, man. There's always something to watch. You can get on there, and whether it's racing or any other broadcast stuff with gymnastics or wrestling or rodeo. So, but again, we're excited that Coastal Plains.
Seiler got free. Overcorrected. Hold on to it. Seiler is around from P2.
Oh boy.
He's been battling that thing.
He never let go of the gas, though.
He did not, and he's still got it.
Wouldn't it be funny if he ran into the tire afterwards?
That would be funny.
He didn't hit anything, and then he just starts spinning the tires and just bumps into the tire. But no, the 44 unfortunately goes around. Going to have to go to the rear. No one touched him. He just lost control there in the center 1 and 2, or 3 and 4. Sorry. So
I think he knows that as well. Falling to the rear, letting the field by. Lineup should be good, so this should be a quick yellow. 95, as we see it here coming in front of us. The front end is still staying intact. That's good. Seiler's been battling an ill-handling race car. Elder's been trying to take advantage, and here we go. See what happened there. Just got a little free on entry, just tried to chase it the whole time, and I think she just got a little bit too far gone for him.
Yep. Just overcorrected, but like I said, if you watch, he never stays out of the gas. He's burning that thing down the whole time, so he gets it straight.
If something happens and he goes into victory lane, he's got the burnout down pat.
Oh, yeah.
He did about get that tire, right?
That's what I said. 44 takes off. Not happy about it. Had a great opportunity to be in the top 2. This is not exactly what Delaney wanted.
I do believe it's what Ethan Elder wanted. We talked about it. We had a late yellow here. We got to line up alongside Brandon Willard and the Flaxton, giving the 1 to go indication. Delaney goes back to the bottom this time. She did not pick the top. So maybe a little bit of a mind games going on.
Top, bottom, top.
95 with damage up to P5. Right front's probably staying cool. Keeping some turn in it.
It's always good. All right, so here we come. Lights are off on the pace car, pace truck. Your front row, Delaney Gray, Ethan Elder. As they get into turn number 3, coming to green again, they have to leave together. There's no restart zone, so they can't just take off when she wants. She's got to stay side by side here with the 03 as they work hand in hand to get this green flag.
Restarts have been good all night. Let's keep it that same way. This one also looks good.
Yep, good start right there for both of them.
Momentum, man. They're just, that outside is staying abreast and has a little bit of advantage on the one, but Delaney's been wrapping the bottom pretty well.
Yeah, Ethan Elder again with many laps on this track, especially in one of these kind of cars. So Delaney being her 3rd race ever, I believe. So she's out there doing a great job, and she takes the lead from Ethan Elder one more time. Delaney's been the class of the field so far. It's going to be tough to beat her, but again, she hasn't been the class of the field by much.
I'm sure she's got a good instructor in her ear too. Brinkley is always there helping her out.
Yeah, Blaze Brinkley, another longtime competitor here at Florence and Myrtle for a little while there before we had to close her down. See the great grandstands here, good field of cars, good field of spectators. It's going to be a great show here as we get ready with the Allison Legacies on lap 10 now. As they get to lap 10, and then after this, we're going to go right to the Pro Late Models here for the Cookout 225 Z-Max Cars Tour.
Just like we said, Brexton and Bandolero earlier tonight, Delaney very smooth on that steering wheel. That's what she got to be here. Ethan Elder just trying any line he can. Opened up his entry, going to have the momentum here on the back. Delaney trying to be a little block here.
I'd imagine these things are a lot like mini stocks, though. You probably got to drive this snot out a little bit just to keep the momentum going.
Glad you went with snot.
Yeah.
Something else was coming.
Sorry.
Seiler trying to get that track position, coming back from the rear.
Definitely got a top 3 car. That spin didn't help, but he's making his way back to the front as we are coming to lap 13 in this race.
Speaking of the front, it's getting heated up again. Not letting her get away.
95 still damaged.
Still that 95 is holding on.
Good looking car with that 83. 83 of Bryson McGee, but you'll see the field single file there from
47 of Luke Fisher. Trying to figure out where to go here. We heard race control say next flag will end it, whether that be a caution or we go all the way to the checkered flag here.
Hopefully we go to checkered flag, but again, with the
cars. The battle we have is the battle that Delaney does not want. It is the battle for the lead.
I thought Ethan would have a shot at it once he got that caution, but we'll see. She's done a good job of maintaining up front. She's only got a handful of laps left to go. What is it, 5 to go? Is it 20 lap race?
Yeah, 20 lap race here. I think if Delaney just worries about her and runs her line, she'll be good. When she gets defensive there, kind of messes her up on entry the next corner, and Ethan's able to close the gap. The lade's probably in her ear, eyes out the windshield. Nice and smooth once again as you see her start to gap back on Ethan Elder. Once again, Kyle Seiler picking up another position. Goes by the 5 of Weston Freeman.
Four laps remaining. Kyle Seiler right there just spun recently, but he has got himself back in a position to be in the top 5 now. Going to be a tough road to hoe, especially if race control did still sideways.
Still battling it. It did not get better. Going
to be tough for him with the distance he's got to travel and only 3 laps remaining to get to Delaney Gray here as she is pulling away from third and fourth, but not so much second. A solid run here, and it seems like she's got the better car for sure.
Definitely does. Ethan's made some adjustments there, and he's kind of maintained his 3 car lengths back. Once he got to her and she started hitting her mark, she got that gap, but it's kind of maintained right here the same the last couple laps. This time off of 4. White flag in the air one more time around here for Delaney Gray, who has dominated this 20-lap feature thus far. She just needs to do it for a little bit longer.
Half a lap remaining here for Delaney Gray down the backstretch, off into turn 3. Final time as she comes off of turn number 4. Your winner here in the Allison Legacies for the Southern Showdown. You see the excitement in her window. Delaney Gray in the 84 takes checkered flag here at Florence Motor Speedway for a great race for her in that firm 360 number 84. You can see how excited she is. Ethan Elder giving her a celebratory
a little
shot.
bit too hard.
Yeah.
The panel came out there.
But Delaney Gray going to bring it to victory lane here.
Back-to-back wins in the Allison Legacy Series. They've got it figured out.
Yep. Ethan Elder with a good run. Kyle Seiler, unfortunately, fell back to the 5th position. Well, Brian, it was fun working with you again. It's been a while. Last time we did this was Myrtle Beach Speedway. But had a blast being able to sit up here and talk racing as they rolled 84 of Delaney Gray forward as they get some pictures. See Miss Pat Allison down there. So we're going to not take a break. We're going to sign off here, and you and I, but we're going to send it down. We're going to send it down to James Pike in victory lane.
We're close, Steve. We're close. We're not quite there, but we're close to taking another break. But before we do, we're going to talk to Delaney Gray, who's won the first race for the Allison Legacy Series here at the Southern Showdown. She's made her way into Citrus Save Cleaners victory lane, taking a moment to get the belts off, get the checkered flag in the window. A few team members coming out, and here comes Delaney to celebrate victory at the Diamond of the Southeast. Delaney Gray finding her footing on the door rail and celebrating with the fans here at Florence Motor Speedway. Big hug from the crew, big celebrations all around. She'll take the opportunity to get the helmet and the Hans device off. A few more hugs here from so many people instrumental to making this team go and making this car quick. Gets the helmet off. Team Prayer inbound here. Now that she gets the head on, Delaney, how much of that race were you driving through your windshield, and how much of that were you looking back at Ethan? How tough was it to balance all that?
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. My dad was telling me not to look in my mirror. He was spotting me. I appreciate that so much. I would have definitely overdrove it if he hadn't helped me. It's just awesome being able to do this in front of all these people. It's just amazing. I just want to thank all my sponsors, Carolina Family Pool and Patio, MPM Marketing, Bob's Muffler Shop at Goldsboro, everybody that helped me get here, the good Lord for keeping me safe.
Delaney Gray gets it done, keeps the focus out front, finds her way in Citrus State Cleaners victory lane. Next up, the Z-Max Cars Tour presented by Sound Gear. We'll be back with more action from Florence Motor Speedway live on Flow Racing.